The sun's gone and the lights are on, and we are all set to witness some high-class cricket action. This looks like a bouncy wicket. The white ball will come nicely onto the bat. You might see the odd one fetching some extra bounce. Captain wins the toss and is elected to bat first. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform. Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Good shot for a single. Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a six. Get ready for the free hit now. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. That was in the slot. Lucky to get away with that free hit. Oh, beats the edge, and the batsman has played all around that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. What a peach of a delivery. That could have troubled most batsmen in the world. And there comes the famous salute. Wonderful to watch. That was fantastic piece of bowling. Couldn't time that well as you would have liked. That's a quick throw right on top of the stumps. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Ah, that's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. Masterful batting. Magnificent striking from the batsman. Catch it is the call, and well taken by the fielder. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. That's fiery from the bowler. Slips in place. Oh, that's very close. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. The batsman must be kicking himself after that run out. Good shot for a single. No ball called. Batsman all set to cash in on this free hit. Bowled him, couldn't cash in on the free hit. Oh, that's good. Not good if you're a batsman. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for 4. The bowler is looking furious. Is a short ball coming? Ah, that's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too. He's not going to miss out on those. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. That was a moral victory for the bowler. He's very lucky to get away with that one. That's skillful bowling. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a 6. Looks like he enjoys space on the ball. Looks more confident when there's space on the ball. That's a 6. The power is extraordinary. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. He didn't get any timing on that one. Looks like he couldn't judge the pace of the ball. He's lost this one completely. The captain would definitely feel let down by that effort. Fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Oh, that's the beauty of a delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Good shot for a single. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. That's high in the air. High on the bat, and it's a good wicket for the bowler. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. The bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. Squeeze a single there. Good running. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Umpire signals leg byes. It doesn't matter how the runs come as long as they're coming. The bowler is fired up. Looks good to get another scalp. Couldn't time that well as you would have liked. Oh, that's the beauty of a delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. He's very lucky to get away with that one. That's skillful bowling. Batsman losing his concentration there. Good shot for a single. Spinner back. I think that's a good move. And the batting power play comes to an end. Oh, that's worth a shout. The umpire thinks otherwise. The bowler likes that. Umpires goes upstairs.
Right, checking for a no ball. Fair delivery, no problem. Reaching outside. Impact outside. Wickets hitting. You can stay with your decision. You'll be on screen now.
It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Bowled him. That is top-class bowling. A long walk back to the pavilion. Doesn't look happy at all. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line of the ball. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line of the ball. Oh, that's the beauty of a delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line of the ball. Good work behind the stump. He looks in trouble. Then given. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. That was fantastic piece of bowling. Oh, well bowled and smart piece of stumping by the keeper too. That's confirmed by the umpires. A long walk back to the pavilion. Doesn't look happy at all. The bowler is fired up. Looks good to get another scalp. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Squeeze a single there, good running. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. Leg by, says umpire. Runs at it to the team's total. Good shot for a single. These misfields can hurt the fielding team's confidence big time. The captain would definitely feel let down by the effort. Fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight. Oh, that's very close. Batsman in a spot of bother there. The on-field umpire goes upstairs. Decision goes to the third umpire. And yes, he gets his man. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. That's gone high. Turned away for a single. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. Batsman losing his concentration there. Couldn't time that well as you would have liked. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Good shot for a single. Now how close is that one? Decision goes to the third umpire. And yes, he gets his man. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Well, he has to bowl that one again. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Oh, that's the beauty of a delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. That's hit hard. That's hit for 6. That's a great shot. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Good work behind the stump. He looks in trouble. Beautifully bowled, and the batsman has to go.